everybody, believe it or not, I'm currently in South America. I just went on the biggest tennis trip of my life, going to South America for Challenger tournaments for 3 weeks in a row. And to begin this tour, we're going to Paraguay for the first week of tournament. We're playing a Challenger in Asunción, which is the capital of Paraguay. I've never been to South America before, so I'm very excited to be here. Right away you hit us with the heat. It's 40 degrees here compared to Sweden, where I'm coming from, where it's minus degrees right now. And obviously we're going straight into clay court tennis. I haven't played clay court in a while. This is not something that I want to recommend. Usually we have an off season where we kind of like work a bit on the surface before you go into tournaments, but obviously in Sweden we don't have any clay courts available right now, so there's not too much opportunities there. But yeah, how this one kind of happened is that we were trying to play Challenger tournaments. Both me and my partner Johannes have been doing very well in futures. We've been winning a lot of tournaments, moving steadily up in the rankings, but unfortunately we've been struggling to get into Challenger tournaments in Europe. The cut has just been very tough. Yeah, we just signed up and we ended up getting into the tournament there, so it was a couple of days of planning, and then about Thursday, a couple days before the tournament started, we decided let's just go for it, and got some last minute tickets to Paraguay. Not something that I want to recommend as the prices kind of ran away a little bit, but once you get to South America, it's just amazing. The prices are great and everything just kind of evens out a little bit in the long run, I want to say. So I went to South America, and right as we landed, I actually decided to sign in as an alternate because I felt like I had a good amount of hours to kind of recover a little bit, land a little bit from the flight, and I get in as an alternate. So straight away, within 10 hours from landing, I was on the court playing a competitive match against a guy from Peru named Connor. He actually plays some college tennis at University of Auburn, so I know him a little bit from before. But yeah, it's interesting to see how this one goes.
Freund. Out! Out. Luego Freund.
Hey guys, super excited to announce that my STIGA Supreme, my racket of choice, is now available to all you guys. Just check out the link in the description how you can get your own. Something that I really like about STIGA Supreme is the fact that it's a 100 square inch frame and then it's a 16-19 string pattern. So it gives you opportunity, has a little bigger sweet spot, and then it gives you a lot of extra power, a lot of extra spin, which is something, I don't know about you guys, but I'll take that extra spin and power any day of the week. Further, I like to string my rackets at 24 kilos with the RS pair strings. They're very grippy strings and they just help you really grip that ball. It works perfectly here for clay court. You know, you want to really get that power and heavy balls out there. I like to put on a little rubber band on my rackets as a dampener. Kind of helps you a little bit with the vibrations, especially on a clay court as the ball bounces a little weird sometimes. It just helps me feel like I'm hitting the ball more cleanly probably than I actually am. But yeah, super excited to share the STIGA Supreme with you guys. You also have the STIGA bag that you could cop as well. I have all my stuff in here. I'll probably do a little what's in the bag pretty soon for one of my upcoming matches. But hey, in South America, playing all these tournaments. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. And yeah, more info about STIGA Supreme in the description. Let's get back to the video. Ciao.
Luego Freund. Luego Huertas al Pino. Luego Freund. Luego Huertas al Pino. Luego Huertas al Pino. Out. Juego Huertas del Pino. Juego Huertas del Pino. Out. Juego set partido, Huertas del Pino. 4-6-1.
So yeah, just lost. If you're gonna break down the match, just lost, so I guess it's very fresh, but I was really struggling, especially on the backhand side, like obviously pretty classic clay court tennis, you know, rolling it up there. But for some reason in the beginning I was like kept on waiting for it, and I just kept on getting the ball up high all the time. I just feel like I should have just started stepping into it earlier in the match, like just taking the ball on the rise and just like trying to push through it more the way he did very well. And yeah, when he did it, it really opened up the court. Like when he stepped into it, then he'd usually get a forehand the ball after, and then it could really open up the court. Instead, I waited back, rolled it, and then he could kind of step into it on the backhand side or step in on the forehand side, and I just kept on putting myself on defensive, and then, you know, serving, obviously tough on clay court. I feel like I did a good job when I served a volley. I actually probably won a lot of points there. So, I mean, I could utilize that more, but on the return games, I feel like it was a little too cheap sometimes. I mean, he could really crank it every now and then, but he was a little up and down, and I feel like I could have done a better job of just like staying in it. But, you know, coming from indoors and then just going to clay, I feel like a lot of times I struggled like just staying calm. So a lot of times on a serve, like he would hit kick second serve and I'd run around it and I'd get like too excited. So I'd try to like slap it or like snap it, and I would just mistime it. And then the ball just ends up being so fluffy. Because, you know, here on clay, I feel like it's just so important to get your body through the ball. I don't know, enjoyed this one. It was a little tough to just mentally, just, I don't know, kind of just not really finding any solutions out there. It's always a little tough mentally, but I don't know, it is what it is. Let's get back to it. Yeah, overall, it's just a great opportunity here. There's so many courts to practice on. There's so many courts at our disposal. Great staff giving us towels, balls, everything that we need in order to just be ready. And yeah, as mentioned, it's Sunday today as I lost the singles. We have a couple of days now before doubles, so 2 full days of practicing. Really gonna try to take advantage of that. Play as much as possible, get ready for the clay, especially get acclimatized to the heat here. And yeah, really excited to get the doubles tournament going.